So this was a great question I got. How do I manage disruption? When I alluded to it a little bit before in today's preamble with what's happening with COVID and all of the sort of changes in the world. So a couple tools that we use within the strategic planning process, and you can find that within our template, is first we do a trend analysis to try to see what's happening in the world that we should be aware of. So try to, before we go out into our journey, we actually try to see, what's happening in the world, what trends are happening, what disruptions are already happening so that we can predict them. Because if they've already happened, it's probably too late. Or, we're just going to be a late mover. As Wayne Gretzky says, go where the puck is going to be, not where the puck is. So how do you manage disruption is really think about where the puck is going to be and how do you position yourself appropriately. And the other thing you can use is sort of like looking at a blue ocean, red ocean strategy kind of methodology. Red ocean being there's a lot of competition, a lot of challenges going on. Blue ocean being is where are the opportunities for us, where there is little competition. And a third tool that you can use is the business model canvas. I find it really cool because then you can basically take a look at your business and to see if it is sort of stacking up with the value that you want to provide for your customers. And if your customers or needs are changing, are your needs changing with the customer? The big example I use when we do a risk trend analysis is Blockbuster. Blockbuster and Netflix both started in the VHS business. One of them delivered it, one of them you had to go in store. The Netflix ultimately adjusted to what trends are happening in the world, and they took advantage of the trend, whereas Blockbuster, resisted the change and didn't move forward, and sort of the rest is history. So blue ocean, red ocean, business model canvas, trend analysis, and then as part of every strategic planning session we do a risk analysis, because the risk analysis is always against the vision that we want to accomplish. So if we know where we want to go, what are the things that are going to get in the way? And disruption could be a thing. So then we say, well, what do we need to do to mitigate disruption? Then obviously everybody's disruption is different. So figuring out what systems, processes, and communication you can put in place to stay on top of those things and be proactive instead of reactive.